And we're live.
Good morning.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the first Bluegrass Brunch of 2021. I am Anthony. We're joined here with Clint and Eric as well from the High 48's Bluegrass Band. For those of you who know the band, you'll know that we've put on a brunch at our favorite venue in Minneapolis, the Astor Cafe, every winter in January and February for the last 8 years. And 2021 was not going to be an exception. Last year was pretty rough for us and for all the bands and performers and service industry folks. But we're not looking back anymore. We're going to look forward, and that's why we decided to do this brunch. We have a great hour of music in store for you. And we want it to not only be about the music, but about hanging out. And it's so great to see so many people already here. We've got folks from Florida here. Looking forward to from Florida. Happy New Year from Florida. We got Gene here in St. Paul. And
Hey,
Joseph
Gene.
says, reminds me of old times at the Astor. We got Katie. Hey, Katie in Berkeley.
Katie. Wow.
We got Connie. Happy New Year,
Hey,
Connie.
Connie.
And Bluegrass lives. That's right, Janice.
It's alive.
And it lives because we can hang out like this. This is great. It's so good to have all of you here. This comment section is really about you guys, so feel free to chat us up and also to chat with each other. Hey, Terry and Denise, great to see you guys. Good morning.
Hey, Mama.
And welcome to the brunch. As you may have known from the setup of the episode, we have kind of two parts to these brunches. We're going to play 30 minutes. The boys and I and the band are going to swap songs. And then we have a very special guest today. And every week we're going to have a guest play the second half hour, a special performance. And today we're really excited to have Becky Schlegel and Heath Loy, two of our favorite musicians and just two of the most wonderful people. And spoiler alert, it's Becky's birthday. So we're going to have a lot of extra fun with that today. So Bloody Mary time, says Chris. That's right. All right. Well, I thought I would just kick things off, the kind of the way that I would normally end last year's shows. We always used to do holiday shows, and we would finish those shows off with a little bit of the classic Old Lang Syne. So I thought we could start everything with a little... and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot in the days of Old Lang Syne? Happy New Year, everybody, and happy 2021. And if you're just joining us, welcome to the Bluegrass Brunch. We're going to make it happen either way this year. And oh yeah, says Joseph. And Happy New Year's from Gene. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is so much fun. All right. So, a lot going on for us, despite the fact that we're not playing gigs. And I thought it would be fun for each of us to kind of give an update. It's been a long time since we've seen you guys, and we could talk a little bit about it. I thought next up we talked to Eric, who's been busy in his studio, his music workshop, and I'd love to know what you've been up to. You can let everybody know, and then you can play us another tune, Eric.
Sure. Well, I've been doing a lot of teaching. The gigs have totally dried up, but the teaching has kind of continued, unabated since then. But I think one of the challenges of playing during the pandemic is finding tunes that kind of stand on their own without accompaniment. So one thing I've been doing is kind of digging into a lot of the Bach's solo fiddle, or sorry, just say violin and cello repertoire. And that's one of the tunes I think I'll play today. It's one of the pieces I'll play today. Is an arrangement of a Bach solo cello piece that I arranged for violin. And I've also been doing a bunch of recording. I recorded a little bit with Becky, our guest today. She did a tune a few months ago that kind of incorporates a little bit of the classic fiddle tune Arkansas Traveler. So once I start playing here in a few minutes, that's one I think I'll touch on as well. So
Nice. So for folks who are watching here, it's not, bluegrass. It's a broad term these days. So a little Bach cello suite, a little Arkansas Traveler, it all fits in when it's played the right way on the fiddle. And Eric, you want to do that for us? You want to play a
Sure.
little bit of Bach meets bluegrass? Yeah. Awesome job.
Very nice.
That's so great. Yeah, as Jenna says, Bach grass.
Bach grass.
Yeah. As only Eric could do. That sounds so great. We got some great comments, great touch on the instrument, Eric. Nice work.
Thank you.
Sounding great from Cedars Falls, Iowa. Ellen, hey, it's Ellen Stanley, Mother
Hey,
Banjo,
Ellen.
our good friend, who will be a guest on the show in a few weeks. And Stephen, nice to see you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. This is just it's a ton of fun. This is an experiment too, so I mean, we didn't know how this was going to go, and it really all kind of comes down to you guys hanging out, because that's really what the brunch was all about for us, and just a way for us to get together. And right now, this is, I guess, the way we're doing it. And one thing that we would do at these brunches would be to talk a bit about what's going on, like how things are going in the world. And as a lot of you in the bluegrass world know, we lost one of the giants this past week. We lost Mr. Tony Rice, one of our all-time favorite musicians, guitar players. I mean, just it's been a sad week reflecting on how much we've lost, but it's also been a time to kind of revisit his music. So we talked to each other here before the show and thought, wouldn't it be fun to play a couple Tony Rice songs? And we were kind of remembering some things we've done in the past, digging up some old tunes. One thing I found I thought would be kind of fun to share is we did a tribute show back in 2017. I don't know if any of you guys out there remember this one. Probably not, because the only people in attendance were the bands playing. But it was the High 48s, the Sawtooth Brothers, which Clint was a part of at the time, Mash Tun, Tony Rook Band, Dick Nunnally Tribute Band. I mean, it was an all-star cast at the Hook and Ladder. It was a benefit. He was in ill health. But unfortunately, the only people that were there were the bands playing.
Pretty much.
But he's always been an important figure for us. Oh, Denise, yes, Denise was there.
Yeah.
Represent. Anyways, who better to give a Tony Rice tribute than one of the great flat pickers of in our state and region, Mr. Clint Burtzer. Clint, what do you got lined up for us today? A little Tony Rice tribute.
I was going to play one of the tunes that we actually played for that tribute there, Blue Railroad Train. This is actually one thing about Tony is that he did write a fair number of instrumental tunes, sort of mid to later in his music career. But he tended to take tunes from other people and sort of put his own stamp on them, and sort of the version that of that song kind of tends to be the Tony Rice, or at least in the bluegrass world tends to be the Tony Rice version. But this is a Doc Watson tune, and in the spirit of updates, I'm assuming a lot of if folks saw us at the Astor last year, they know that I had a baby about a year ago around Thanksgiving, and so it's been a year of I got AirPods, Bluetooth headphones for my birthday, and I've been listening to even before I knew that Tony had died. I was listening to his recordings every day, multiple different Tony Rice recordings every day, and I've been doing that for I don't know, 15, 20 years now almost. So it's always been a big part of my music that I listen to and my inspiration. And I definitely don't play exactly like Tony, and I mean nobody really does, but I take a lot of inspiration from him. This is probably the closest I get to playing a Tony lick note for note. But here we go. This is Blue Railroad Train. I should probably pull up the actual words for the song that I'm going to do. This, what, folks? This is
just like the Astor.
This is just like the Astor. Here we go. All right.
All right.
Blue Railroad Train.
Second time's a charm.
Blue Railroad Train. I'm going down the railroad track. Makes me feel so doggone blue to listen to that old smokestack. Well, traverse rolling on, leaving me here behind. Get me back in good old days and let me ramble down the line. just like Tony played it. Blue railroad train, leaving me here alone. You're treating me good, you're treating me bad, making me think of home. Well, I hear that lonesome train, and I love to hear the whistle blow. She's taking the sun and leaving the rain, making me wanna go. Well, I've got the blues, just longing for some company. It's many miles from where I am to the only one for me. Well, it's so lonesome here, just waiting for the manifest. I hope that engineer is kind enough to let me be his guest. Well, blue railroad train, blue railroad train, blue railroad train. Something like that.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's so good to hear some Tony Rice. And sounded great, Clint.
Thank you.
And and I see there's a few more folks that have joined us. Thank you guys again for coming. Again, this is an experiment for us. There's Becky, our guest, nice, and Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
This is we're just trying things. And in that spirit, one thing that we will say, as was mentioned earlier, we're not gigging right now, and so we did talk it over and thought we'll throw a tip jar out for both the high 48s and for our guests. So we're just going to have a shared tip jar for all the performers today. Definitely not required. Do not feel like you need to do it, but if you're interested, you could throw a little something in the hat, and it would be appreciated. I'll put it in the comments as well, and it'll be something we'll split. We'll go get ourselves a Bloody Mary mix. And which I was thinking about it, and there's something about Bloody Marys that totally work at the Astor Cafe or restaurants because it's like it comes to you served. It's on a brunch menu next to healthy food. It's got tomato juice and pickles and olives.
It's basically food,
Right? Yeah, it's real food. But then I was thinking about pouring my kids breakfast cereal and then pulling over a jug of booze, and I don't know. It's gonna take it's gonna be something a little different for me to do it at home. And also I have no recipes. So one of the things I was hoping I could get out of this, if anybody has a good Bloody Mary recipe that you'd like to share with us, you can throw it in the comments or throw it on one of our social media sites, because I definitely want to try it before it's done. But for now, I'm going to stick to my coffee. My wife gave me this wonderful subscription to a coffee roaster. Ooh. So good. I believe it's called Ruby Coffee. I should have. Oh wait, I did bring it up. It's a subscription coffee service. By the way, this is not sponsored by this company. We have no affiliation.
We have no sponsors.
Yeah, but they're out of Wisconsin, which I thought was really cool. And they send you, kind of roaster's choice every month. So I thought that was perfect timing for these brunches. I'll have something new to try. Today we're going with the Guatemala. Anyways,
I got a Guatemala going too. That's
nice.
That's a good region. Yeah.
All right. Well, as I mentioned earlier, we have a special guest playing the second half of the hour. So stay tuned for Becky. But in the meantime, I thought I'd keep the Tony Rice tribute going with a song that actually is, again, just like Clint mentioned, it's not a Tony original, but Tony took it and kind of made it his own. This is a song that was actually written by the great Norman Blake, who, as many of you know, played a ton with Tony Rice. They have some great albums, Blake and Rice. Some of my favorite, most influential records were the two of those guys playing music together. And this is a Norman Blake song that was interpreted by Tony on Blake and Rice, the original. And it's one of my favorites. I thought I'd bust out the claw hammer here and see what I can do with Ridge Road Gravel. Sitting on the riverbank, nothing sun coming down. I don't know why I don't move on out of this old town. Snows are falling in the streets, winter's setting in. The years and changes say to me you can't go home again. So sing me a song that's not too long and take me home tonight, till around the bend I'll see you again. Oh, the rich road gravel in the cold oil light. Bad times all around. Well, tell me something I don't know. A change could help out now. Looking for a good time gal, searching for a friend, longing for them good old days I never thought would end. So sing me a song that's not too long and take me home tonight, till around the bend I'll see you again. Oh, the rich road gravel in the cold oil light. So sing me a song that's not too long and take me home tonight, till around the bend I'll see you again. Oh, the rich road gravel in the cold oil light, till around the bend I'll see you again. Oh, the rich road gravel in the cold oil light. Thank you.
Very nice.
A little
Wish
bit
I,
of.
wish I could be playing that one with you. That's a great
I was
song.
thinking
Me
the same
too.
thing.
That's one of my favorites, and you know we're all thinking about Tony right now, and yeah. Anyways, you know, we talked about what this first half hour of the show might look like each week, and we thought, yeah, we should bring a few different tunes, and we weren't sure how many we were going to get through. It looks like that's probably going to be it for our segment, because we want to do a little something special, since we have our good friend Becky Schlegel with us today, and this is we're going to play a song for you. We're going to debut a song, a pre-recorded song that we put together with Becky way back in 2019. 2020 was going to be the year of a new kind of spin-off project for the band, Becky and the 48s, and we were going to kind of collaborate with Becky. We're such a huge fan of her songwriting, and we just love what she does, and we love bringing our kind of bluegrass textures and things to her songwriting, bringing our own songwriting, and we started playing out, and we started getting momentum, and then of course 2020 happened. And one of the things we were going to do last year was we were going to officially premiere a song that we did, a single, a song that Becky wrote, a beautiful tune called Laramie. And we ended up kind of keeping it in our back pocket, and we thought maybe it would be more appropriate to put that out this year. And so, since you guys are here joining us, why not do kind of an official premiere of the song for you guys, and it'll be a great segue into Becky's set. It's a beautiful tune, Becky original. The way we're going to play this, it might be a little louder on your end. You might have to adjust the volume, but actually no, keep it turned up. It's gonna sound better that
Crank
way.
it higher.
This is the world premiere of Becky and the 48s, Laramie.
It's a long, lonesome highway, open prairie as far as the eye can see. You never were going my way, all alone and as far as I can see, oh, it's just me. I'm broken down and I'm gonna Laramie. I think that you're right beside me, but winding rails is all that I can see. Maybe the moon can remind me your pretty smile is fading fast, it seems. Oh, away from me. I'm broken down and I'm gonna Laramie. It's a long, lonesome highway, open prairie as far as I can see. You never were going my way. I'm all alone and as far as I can see, oh, it's just me. I'm broken down and I'm gonna Laramie. Wyoming, you know me. Wyoming, now can you hold me? Can you show the way to me? I'm broken down and I'm gonna Laramie.
Nice.
Wow.
Good job,
Man,
guys.
I have not listened to that in a long time, and
Yeah.
man, did it sound good.
Sounds
A
really
lot of
nice.
people chiming in there, Shirley and Gary and Terry and Linda, all with the same idea. Beautiful, and oh man, I agree. It was sounds so good, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited about 2021.
Me too.
I'm
about
ready to
maybe
play. Ready
playing-
to play some more.
Playing a few shows again would be
Yes.
great, and
Yes.
and hopefully recording some more music with Becky.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Becky, so
Speaking of
Becky
the
is
birthday
hanging
girl.
out backstage right now, and as some of you mentioned in the comments, you're aware that it's Becky Schlegel's birthday today. So as we welcome her on stage, I say we all jump in the comments and wish Becky Schlegel a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Becky.
Happy birthday, Becky!
Wow, thank you.
And welcome to our first Bluegrass Brunch. Thank you so much for being our first guests And we so appreciate you guys, both of your guys' art. We have Becky and we have her husband Heath Loy joining on banjo, and I believe you have actually an audience there, a birthday audience at your house. Is that correct?
We have a live audience.
A live
We have-
studio. This is getting better and better.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, this second half of the hour is all you. So without further ado, everybody, Becky Schlegel and Heath Loy.
Okay. We're ready.
It sounds like maybe someone's got someone's got like the audio on. It's coming through a speaker somewhere. Maybe you can have them turn off the speaker. It sounds like it's coming through, so someone's got it cranked up, which might be the case.
Okay, walk me through it, Tony.
All right, you can just
Cam, Mike.
Yeah, just turn off the
Audio.
the speaker, so it's just coming through the headphones,
Automate.
and then we'll get a nice clean sound. This is live streaming.
Yeah.
Live streaming in all its glory, folks.
2020 probs.
Okay, how's
Yeah.
that?
I think it's gone.
Better. That sounds better.
It's gone.
Okay.
All right, now we can just focus on your wonderful music. All right, without further ado, everybody, this is Becky Schlegel. And
Yay.
Actually, Heath is gonna kick this off. I'm just gonna back you up, but he's gonna play a couple tunes here. So.
all right. All
I
right.
love that
awesome.
applause.
Yeah. It started out as a joke, but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It somehow it helps.
Well, we are thrilled to be asked to be part of this today. Thank you so much, and I'm glad that the brunch is still happening because it's one of the most magical events out there. It's true. And last year I was invited to be in a couple of the brunches and fell in love. So next year, if you're missing any, or if you want to add somebody, think of me. And then Heath comes with so that he can have the breakfast.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And I'd be happy to swap positions so I could have the breakfast for once too, if Heath wants to hop up there and pick some.
Hey, so it is my birthday, and for my birthday, I asked Heath if it would be okay if we featured him a little bit today. He's an amazing banjo player, as you know. He also plays some amazing guitar, like swing style guitar. It's really good, which he's not going to do this morning. But we're gonna feature a couple tracks off of this record. This was kind of a dream come true for Heath and for me too, because you picked out some of my songs to put on here. But we're gonna start out with the title track, which is Drakesville, and it's a fantastic banjo instrumental. I love it, and he's agreed to do this for me for my birthday, so we're gonna feature him.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh man, it sounds so good to hear some picking, some live picking. You guys sound great.
Yeah, sounds really good. only got one working pair of phones, so I'm relaying all this to Heath. They said it sounded fantastic. It was better than they like it. So we picked out another tune off of this record, Drakesville, and this was one that kind of blew my mind because he picked this one as a song that I wrote, and I've never really had an opportunity to sing this song, so this will be a first. But on the record, Josh Schilling agreed to sing the lead, and then it was his idea and Randy Core's idea to turn it into a duet. And so they asked if I would want to sing the duet part, and for some reason it didn't work out. It didn't work out. So they got Melanie Cannon to sing the duet with Josh Stelling. So I am in no way going to do this justice, but it'll be the same banjo. And we're going to try it. It's a beautiful song about the state of Colorado. It's called Somewhere in the Rockies. Get my bearings here. Heath Loy on the banjo.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
That sounds great.
There
And
you go.
Becky, where could one find this CD if they wanted to purchase Drakesville?
We don't really know.
Is it an exclusive? Is it something they could find on your website by chance, or?
That's a good idea. We should put it there too. Actually, it's listed on CD Baby, so you can go to CD Baby and purchase this record. And I think that might be the only place. But then they distribute.
Yes.
So they
So
really got it
iTunes-
going on, CD
iTunes
Baby.
and-
So it's out there, folks, if you want to hear such a good record.
It really is.
So
It is.
yeah. So we were going to feature another banjo instrumental that did not make the cut for this record, even though I was pushing for it and it got kicked off. But this song was written quite a few years ago
Several years ago. Never been
in our
played in
kitchen, northeast Minneapolis. And this is my favorite instrumental that you've written. It's one called Sugar Cookie.
Professional.
And again, for my birthday, he has agreed to play this on national live stream radio.
There we go.
Awesome.
I like that.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Cool.
That one didn't make the cut. If folks
Yeah.
now, if that didn't make the cut, you know how good those other songs on that album are, because that was a killer banjo tune, and man, I loved it. That sounded great.
Thank you so much.
here's the
One of
little
my
treat.
favorites. Oh, thank you
Oh,
very
all
much.
right.
Goodness.
That's what happens around here, folks.
You got your own roadies bringing you delicious drinks.
That was Heath's beautiful mother, Dana, and this is the one with vodka in it. So I'm just gonna trade
Oh,
you.
that's right.
Oh boy. Yep, it's for real. While you're doing that, we had Janice says, sweet, great banjo picking. Gary, awesome. Penny says, woo! Lots of hand clapping here, and this is so much fun. You know, guys, having you all here watching and participating in the comments and stuff, it just makes it feel a little bit more like those old Astor brunches. So thank you so much for continuing to comment. And I've been scrolling the tip jar across the screen. If you want to throw a little something in there, a little bit will go to all the performers today, and it would definitely not required, but appreciated. Yeah, we'll let Becky and Heath continue now.
Well, we had discussed what types of songs we wanted to play, and I really wanted to feature Heath with this segment, and so we pulled out an old Osborne Brothers tune. It was a coincidence, I guess, that we both really love this song. I brought it up one day, and it was completely mutual, so we worked it up. I'm going to be Bobby. You can be Sonny.
You got the tea. Got the tea.
But this song, it just transports me, you know, back to, I don't know, like my grandma's era. When work and daily chores and things, it was just different than it is today. And so we'll send this out to the memory of all that. It's called Georgia Mules and Country Boys Are Fading Fast Away. Give me some footballs. Hung up on my phones. Georgia mules and country boys are fading fast away.
hurts me some to stay. That Georgia mules and country boys are fading fast away. Now listen really closely. This is Heath's favorite verse right here. How many girls do you know that have ever milked a cow? How many boys that ever walked behind a plow? And who have you seen lately churning butter? Or do you even know that might know how? Well, you don't see many mules these days. You don't see many mules, and you don't see many old boys band. And I ain't knocking progress, but it hurts me some to say that Georgia mules and country boys are fading fast away. Georgia mules and country boys are fading fast away.
Oh, it takes you back.
Sounds great, Becky.
Thank you. Here's to you, Heath
Cheers.
Loy.
Cheers. Happy birthday, Becky.
And to all of you 48s, thanks for putting this all together, making it happen, and for having us.
Oh, happy birthday, Becky. This is so
Thank
special
you.
to have you
Cheers.
joining us today. Cheers. It sounds so good. It's so good to see you and Heath and all these folks here chiming in. We miss you.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year. It's going to be really good to get back to performing. It'll happen. It'll get there.
It will.
All right, well, I know Heath would probably like to say a few words about this next song.
Oh. Yeah, this is an old song that I kind of grew up with. My dad and his uncles. So way back in the family, this is one of their favorite tunes to play. It's a fond memory of mine being at their house or at the parking lot at the Donut Hut in Dayton, Ohio. They'd get out their instruments and they'd all look at each other like, what song are we going to do? And they just automatically bust into the old spinning wheel.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
Heath is playing some pretty fun banjos today. He's got a couple of them out. It's kind of been a banjo fashion parade around here over the last year.
What's
and I
wrong
want
with
you to
that?
tell them about this banjo. I actually got to play this banjo the other day.
This is a Stelling staghorn.
Ooh, nice.
It's loud.
Yeah, I've had it for just over a year. It's got a different sound to it, but it's got a great feel, and I enjoy playing it. Okay.
That sounded great.
Thank you.
That sounded fantastic.
Awesome.
You tell Heath that Stelling is sounding wonderful.
Yeah.
Stelling sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
In the hands
Enjoy
in the hands of someone like Heath, man. Wow.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, I had a thought. Since we've got a little bit of time. Actually,
no-
you know what? We'll close with this one. Let's do this one.
Yeah.
I grew up on classic country music, and I was so fortunate to be part of the Country Benders. My mom was the bass player in the Country Benders, and it was just one of the most special things I've ever been part of. And there's a good friend of ours. His name is Billy Knichny, and whenever he was the drummer for the Country Benders, and once a year he would come up from my hometown to Minneapolis, and he would always contact us to see if we were playing anywhere. And twice he caught us at Delano's, which is like a miracle, because we only play there like once a year.
The legendary.
Yes, and because there wasn't a lot of live music this year, we want to bring Minneapolis and Delano's to Billy Knichny back home in my hometown of Kimball. And we picked out a tune. I'm sure you'll remember playing drums on this one. It's a great Charlie Pride tune. Man, I love the song so much. The Crystal Chandeliers. So this is for you, Billy, out there.
Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on the walls. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the halls. Will the time the crowd that had you laughing loud help you dry your tears? When the new wears off of the crystal chandeliers. Well, I never did fit in too well with the folks you knew, and it's plain to see that the likes of me don't fit with you. So you traded me for the gaiety of the well-to-do, and you turned away from the love I offered you. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on the walls. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the time the crowd that had you laughing loud help you dry your tears? When the new wears off of the crystal chandeliers. When the new wears off of the crystal chandeliers.
Oh yeah. That sounded so good.
Thank you. I had to dig up my words there. Thanks for saving me,
We
Heath.
saw that.
Well, yeah,
I
like
wanted
we
to-
put on the screen, only a
Took one for the
professional
team.
can play a chord, turn the page,
Yeah.
play a chord, turn the page.
Keep
Now,
it in time too. That
Oh, rats. I can't believe I almost put, because, I was thinking about making them up, the words.
I've seen you do that. You're pretty good at that too.
I knew it wasn't going to go well, and Billy would know that I
That
was making
was-
them up, so there you go.
Oh, our good friend, mutual friend Chris Silver chimed in to say, "Great song, Becky." Thanks, Chris.
Thanks,
Good to
Chris.
see you there.
Thank you.
And yes, Delano's brings back fond memories.
Man.
So,
It does.
funky place is one way of putting it.
Funky, all right. Yeah. Remember those bathrooms
Yeah.
before they redid them? Good lord.
Oh yes, the graffiti is still etched in my mind.
I know, right?
They redid them?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was an improvement, but
Yeah. Well,
you guys might not remember this, but we were scheduled to play there about a week after they closed.
Really?
So that never happened. It was like
Yeah.
1 week shy, and we were sad about that. So we were
What a
sad about the
shame.
whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a shame. Man.
Just a big part of our
Becky,
bluegrass history.
you ought to write a
so.
song about Delano's. There's,
Ooh, yes.
I'm
We
tasking
could.
you with that.
Yes, I think that would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
We could get that famous spaghetti in there with the mushrooms and the sausage. We could write something. Heck
Oh
yeah.
yeah. The ideas are already formed. Man. It's-
I can smell the ideas.
yeah.
So, all right, Heath. Well, we were going to close with a great John Hartford tune, which I love, but I just happened to remember that Dolly Parton wrote the song Jolene, which I love, the year that I was born. And so to celebrate that fantastic year of 1973, why don't we do Jolene?
Sure.
All right.
Yes, baby girl, why don't you come in here and say hi? Can you see this beautiful little
Can't see.
niece of mine? I can't see her, and I can't lift
Oh
her up.
no.
Oh no.
We can hear her.
She's
Hello.
standing beside me. Can you say hi? Here, lift her up. Let's say hi to Edie and Ophelia.
Can you get in there?
The future of bluegrass
Oh,
music, right
yeah.
here. There she
Hi.
Today.
is. Oh,
This really is just like the brunches.
Yeah, exactly.
This is perfect.
yes.
It's kid friendly.
So hey, so before we do this, are you switching banjos?
Yep.
Okay. We just want to give a big shout of thanks out again to you guys, 48s, and everybody out there in listening land. Thank you so much. It's not often that Heath and I actually get to play together, so this is really fun. And thanks for playing all the banjo tunes, Heath. And
Yes.
I haven't thrown any curves in until now, and that's really something. That's saying a lot. But you played this before, I think.
Yes, I have. A few times.
All right.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my name. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, please don't take him, even though you can. Your beauty is beyond compare. With flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring. Your voice is soft like summer rain, and I can have you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I could easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Oh, please don't take him, even though you can. You could have your choice of man, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. And I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Julie, oh, I'm ready, please don't take my hand. Julie, 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 oh, please don't take him even though we can. Oh, please don't take him just because you can. Oh, please don't take him even though.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We have a live
Very
audience. I don't know
nice.
who that is. Schneiders. Somebody knew the Schneiders are here?
The Becky Schlegel and Heath Loy, everybody out there in internet land, show your love. Show your love. That was so much fun. Becky,
Thank you
thank
so
you
much.
so much for
Thanks
joining
for having
us.
us, guys.
And
Thanks, you guys.
happy birthday!
Thank
Don't
you so
forget,
much.
it's Becky's birthday, everybody. And this has been just a ton of fun. This
Yeah.
was our very first attempt at a virtual brunch, and I'd say it was super successful. And it's because Becky, Heath, you guys joining us, because all you folks out there commenting and really bringing the community back together. We missed you so much. And it's just been so much fun. And the good news is, just like our brunches every other year, we are going to be doing this for the next 2 months. So we are going to be, you can see here a little graphic we got set up here.
Here we are.
We've got wonderful guests coming up in the coming weeks. We have Art Stevenson and Highwater. Art and Stephanie of that band are going to be playing next week. We got our friend Chris Silver. We've got Katie Jo Pidell and Kaluto from Switzerland coming to join us. Why not, right? We got Nate Sipe from Pert Near Sandstone coming in from California. We got Mother Banjo. We've got folks from Steam Machine and Back Up and Push. Derek Johnson, our old guitar player from Monroe Crossing. Kim and Quillen Rowe. It's going to be an awesome couple months of music, and we really appreciate all of you for coming. If you liked what you heard, please definitely hit the thumbs up on the YouTube video if you're on YouTube, or on the Facebook. Please share the event with your friends, because the more people that show up at the party, the better. And it's so special to us. And it's really about you guys all coming together. We've got people from all over the country, all over the world. I saw Severin from Germany. So how cool is that? We really appreciate all of you for joining us. So on behalf of the High 48s, thank you so much. Here's to the very first Bluegrass Brunch, and here's to a few more. And finally, once again, let's thank Miss Becky Schlegel and Heath Loy. Thank you guys so much
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday, Becky.
for
Thank
being
you.
our guests.
Thank
We'll
you.
see
Thank
you
you.
right back here next Saturday, 11 a.m.